everybody, and today my guest is Luna Saxy Abresk. Did I pronounce that right? I'm always afraid of that last. Abrish.
Yeah, weird mouth noise.
Abrish. Well, Abrish, you have wishes stirring within you, young poet. You are full of poems, formulating and sprinkling. And if poems are really fairies sent from a divine realm, where do you typically find yourself blessed by poetic fairies, and what are you doing?
Ooh, I love this question. Can you hear me?
Yep.
If poems are fairies, I feel like often they visit me in bed while I'm trying to sleep, just trying to make sense of the day I've had. And they'll offer their advice in the form of a poem. And maybe they also sprinkle like the eye dust. Maybe they do both. I don't know. And they also visit me when I'm out in the world. Usually when I try and forget about myself, then they'll enter in and like whisper in my ear, tell me sweet things, tell me to look over there, look up, tell me to notice things and slow down a bit more. But I feel like they're always there, flying around.
Yeah. But there are conditions where you can come into contact with them a little easier.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You have to like clean your antennas and be open to receiving them.
Yeah, and I remember reading your poetry bio before, and you're like, when I am in a field, the poems come to me.
Yeah.
You find yourself in fields.
Yeah, often. A lot of prairies, sedge meadows, that type of thing. And I'm just a sucker for whooshing noises, like the wind and the grass. I feel like that's fairy language right there.
Whooshing noises, yes. Do you like toilets with like high flow flushes?
Too fast. No. Feels like artificial whooshing.
Okay. It has to be a natural whoosh.
A natural whoosh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe if you flushed it with a bucket of water yourself, I think I would like that noise.
Yeah. Or like you would probably like the whooshing of a prairie chicken beating its wings.
Hell yeah.
In its mating.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah is acceptable, but
okay.
Don't go down that that path to the danger words.
Sorry, FCC.
So, before we have you read us your first poem, can you tell our listeners about a defining moment from your childhood in story form?
I was thinking about this question and I couldn't think of anything particularly defining amongst my murky childhood. But one time, me and my neighbor friend Robbie, we were obsessed with starting fires with magnifying glasses. And one time we were able to boil some noodles to almost al dente on our little fire with the magnifying glass.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you collect twigs?
Yeah, twigs, a lot of leaves, and we just set up on the sidewalk outside of our houses, and we loved fire.
And you put a pot on top and some water and then some noodles.
Some noodles. I don't think we even had like butter or salt or anything to put on the noodles.
No,
we just wanted to.
You had the satisfaction of almost al dente noodles cooked by your own child.
Yeah, we loved potions.
Yeah. So did you eat them?
I remember trying a bite, and that was enough.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want a stomach ache.
No.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a very defining moment from childhood.
Yeah.
I think the stupider the story, the more poetic. A lot of times.
Yeah.
So yeah, why don't you grace us with a poem in your
Okay.
poem folder or notebook?
Let us see. This one's from February 21st. A red blood Rorschach in my pants. Watch it anamorph each time I piss. Most small creatures, tokens of good luck. If my imagination produces anything at all, I tell it, good job. I can see how I might see that. Coffee-stained scripture, bloody affirmations, please. Today I want to believe in something more labyrinthine than twisty, endless wall. I want magic gut button. To see color I could never. I want your animal to braid its hair with mine. I trust you now.
Yeah. I get it. At least half our audience gets it. Yeah. Rorschach. That's a good word for it.
I had to look up how to pronounce that word because I kept doing it wrong.
What were you saying?
Rorschach.
Rorschach. Sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So since January, I have tasked you, because you are the Woodland Pattern Emerging Poet Fellow of 2026.
Yeah, baby.
And so they asked me if I would mentor a young poet into the community.
Adulthood.
Yes. And I said, sure. And so one unreasonable thing which I have asked you to do is to write a new poem. It can be bad. It is encouraged to be bad every single day, but a new poem must be emitted and sent to me, and I in turn must also fulfill this, because otherwise I'm just creating this cruel and unusual punishment that honestly I don't know if I've ever followed myself, being completely loyal to the creation of a new poem each day. Even though you could argue some days I write like 30 or more poems in a single day, and that could be redistributed throughout the month to equate a poem a day. But it is a different practice, and you know, I feel like every legitimate quote unquote writer should at some point spend a year at least writing a poem each day, because I think it is the sort of thing that will create a practice for you and teach you about you, and really evolve your writing. And I've never done it, and so I don't want to be a hypocrite. So together we are doing this together. How are you feeling about writing a poem each day and sending it to me?
Well, if every writer must, or you recommend them doing this, I'm glad I'm doing it young.
Yeah. I think it becomes harder to take on as a task the older you get and the less plastic your brain.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already having a hard time with that. And I think it is because I don't have much routine in my life right now.
Yes.
So it is hard to make space for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never written poems so quickly. Usually it takes me like as long as I'm feeling a certain feeling to finish a poem, or like going through a certain event, it'll take that whole time, or like an entire season, or I never finish a poem.
Yeah. Well, it's the old waiting for inspiration to hit you. Mm-hmm. But do you really need inspiration to create? You need a little bit. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times that's just an excuse not to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like pushing myself to write every day. Even though I think that some poems are uninspired,
Yeah.
then you can tell which ones are more inspired. And,
Absolutely. And even then you can spend a month or two away from whatever gobbledygook nonsense he wrote, and then you can come back and be like, hey, this isn't so bad. And then that other thing you wrote when you felt like you had a ruff and a white wig on and you were an illuminated, ascended soul, you can read that and be like, nah. So
Yeah.
it really comes down to just doing it every day, and the more you do it, the words are coming easier, I can tell. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows what the end of the year will look like?
Yes. Oh, and you did an important thing today. I'm realizing this interview is starting to sound more like a mentorship session rather than an interview. I'm the parental nurturing Anja voice is coming out, but you did an important thing today. You went over to Woodland Pattern and we got you a pile of books.
Yeah, I got a pile of books.
For your brain infusion, because every writer, especially if you're writing every day, you need to put some gasoline in.
Yeah, the reserves are drying up right now.
Yes. Yes. So, yeah, we'll take care of that. And it doesn't help having this is the gloomy, depressing part of the year.
It is.
Yes. So, yeah, please read us another poem, whether or not it is finished, that you've started since January, if you have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a Valentine's Day poem from this February 14th. Valentining alone, lightning, sky brightening. Whoa, the light just shined. That
Yeah. It was in response. I didn't do it.
crazy. Coast hugs off some of the cold. Sweet dreams sleep sticker, an unmedicated discipline of believing so dang hard. Dizzy fingered from holding the wand at everything in front of me. Open! Reveal your secret meaning. Armor of lichen to soften the burst. Some tire of holding what I want to see, like a pocket full of marbles, glittering riddles, and they mirage away. They crumble and their fake skin sloughs off in a landslide. But it's me who cast that spell, to name tag and straitjacket their 9 arms into a star, ever in my mind, spinning.
I love the imagery in that, and then you had that one part where you have the wand and you and what was it that you said when you had the wand in your hand? Reveal yourself to me.
Reveal your secret meaning.
Reveal your secret meaning. Don't you just want to go for a walk with a wand and point it at things and go, reveal your secret meaning?
Yes, I do. I've been thinking about making a wand.
Yes.
Out of a stick. Yeah.
Yes.
I have a bubble wand and I like paper machéed a star onto it, but it doesn't feel as earthly as I need it to feel.
Yeah. There was a time period where I was really into sticks, and I started picking up sticks from the ground and whipping them around to hear the whoosh.
The whoosh.
And then I created a presentation called Maneuverable Articulations. And I had different sticks for different, like each stick, if you whoosh the stick and you listen, each stick has a message for you.
Whoa.
And I had figured out the message each stick was trying to tell. I forgot about that completely.
Where can I listen to this.
I don't know if I have a copy of it. It might be in a hard drive from 2007 that I'm not sure works anymore.
Wait, so you're transcribing the whoosh into
Yeah,
letters.
you just keep whipping it until you can hear what
Hear it.
what it's actually saying. Just like, you know how you have a cat and it meows, and sometimes you're like, oh, that cat just said brown.
Yeah.
Or that cat just said world.
Yeah.
That cat said round. And then you can have a whole conversation with your cat. You can be like, where do we live? World. And what shape is the world? Round. And you know, what is this surface we are on? Brown.
That's amazing.
So, yeah. Speaking of animals, if you could spend 4 hours as an animal, which animal would you choose and why?
Ooh, there's a lot of animals that could fit the bill for my needs. And my needs are pretty much just I want to be able to fly. And I'd like to be able to swim too. So, a bird.
Yeah. What bird you feeling these days?
I was looking into it, and I think a cormorant. They're pretty cool, and they make some really cool noises.
You want to share?
Can I pull it up?
Sure.
Because I can't imitate bird noises very well. But I have the Merlin app to do it for me, straight from the bird's mouth.
Just hold it near the microphone.
Okay. Here's one of the noises. It's a call.
Oh.
Like a burp.
Yeah.
But here's another one. It's a bit scarier. So yeah, I like both of those noises.
Cormorants are duck-like birds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They'll be here in the summer.
Okay.
Maybe earlier, I don't know.
Are those the duck-like creatures that live by the art museum? Oh, no. Oh, yes. I think there's like a whole bunch that live by the art museum in the water there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably. They got huge wings.
Yeah. All right. So we just figured out what animal you will be at Voices from the Animal Kingdom on April 24th. Yes, from 6 until 10 at the Washington Park Media Center. You will be a cormorant and I will be a bowerbird. And we will be the birds.
Whoa, a bowerbird. They make those beautiful nest displays. Right?
Yes, I'm gonna make a huge nest installation and try and mate with people.
Oh my god. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, don't take that the wrong way with that statement, but yes. So yeah, how does it feel to be the official Emerging Poet Fellow now that you've been in it for a few months?
It feels good. I feel like at first I was worried about producing good work, and I had some of that imposter syndrome.
Yep.
But now I'm like, who cares?
Exactly. Yeah. Welcome to the playpen.
Yeah. And I just want to get weird with it and have fun. And yeah.
Yeah.
Make a book.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? Do you have any poems from before the time you joined this? You wanna read one of those poems?
Sure.
Yeah. Just keeping it from dead air. Oh, you got some drawings in there.
Yeah. This one's nice and sweet.
Let's hear it.
Okay. This is probably 3 years old. For my birthday, I want wind chimes and a dictionary. I want to cry in front of my dad, maybe you. I want to hold the face of everyone I love in my hands and tell them it's forever. I want to stay at my grandma's house for a month, play fetch with the dogs, learn her favorite songs, chronicle her memories. I want your back to stop hurting and to learn how to whistle. I want to tell the truth more. I want to be the first one to take my clothes off. I want to get so high I'm changed forever, and then I want to be sober. I want to say something to you that you'll never forget and write my friend's name in the wet concrete. I want to apologize for who I've been. I want cake with raspberry insides and a candle that never goes out. I want to retreat inside myself for a while, come back screaming and kissing cheeks, lighting the firecrackers in my throat. I want to hold your hand on the way to the store, and I want to shoplift. I want to be okay with it ending, even though I want it to last.
Yeah. How long ago did you write that?
I think 3 years, and some of those things came true.
Wow.
The power of writing it down.
Yeah, you made it into being. Wow. Did you get arrested?
No.
I just immediately imagined you shoplifted.
They haven't caught me yet.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah. So, how do you feel your work is moving now? What direction is it morphing into?
Oh man, it's hard to tell. I feel like the poem of the day takes a lot of my energy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to like sift through my work and see what I'm really drawn to out of those poems I've made.
Don't worry about it yet. Just keep writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in a few moments, the entire hearing of our audience and me will disappear for a few seconds, and you will have the mic to communicate to either past or future self any sentiment of your wishes. So you can tell a previous self something you want them to know, or a future self something you want them to hear. And so we won't hear it because our hearing's just gonna go away for a little bit, and you can tell them anything you like. And our hearing is going out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dear past Luna, you can leave whenever you want to, and you can say whatever you want to, and you can say it loud, and you can be ugly, and you can be wild, and you can have fun. And I love you.
I have no idea what you said, but you seem to be calm, and that's usually a good sign. Yeah. So, please give us, because you're someone who spends a lot of time outside working the land. What is one tip you have for helping the land that we inhabit?
Well, I feel like I don't like to tell people what to do because they don't like to hear me telling them what to do, but I think everyone could get a bit more curious about the world at large. And I feel like if you approach things with curiosity, you'll be opened up to different forms of knowledge. I feel like when I'm outside working, or even just going for a walk, whatever it is, you can kind of ask the land questions and it'll answer to you.
Really?
Yeah.
So did something like that happen recently?
I don't have a specific example. Sometimes it's through like, you'll have to do some translations, like with your stick wishing, you know?
Yeah.
But you can learn a lot about yourself and a lot about the world if you just listen and are more curious, which I feel like is something that gets taken away from us.
Yeah. Yeah, our attention is hogged.
Yeah. Give it back.
Yeah. Yes. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. How has mentoring been for you?
Fun. I'm always a little careful with any suggestion that I make, lest I am creating harm in some way, or not giving useful information, or riding the high of being like, oh, I have a mentee, I'm a big wig, you know. So like, you know, just keeping all of that in check, but trying to think of like what you need and stuff. I feel like we need to get more involved with like going to poetry happenings, but it's also been the dead season where you don't want to leave the cave as much. But I feel like we're going to do some things coming up. Yeah.
I want to be there.
Yeah. What has been your impression of my mentoring you? Has it been acceptable? What do you need more of?
I love it.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
You rock.
Good. Well, that's good to hear. Because I worry about that.
Don't worry about hurting me.
Well, and I figure, you know, you're a grown adult. If I tell you something that's not useful, just abandon it. Like I think I told you, try blackout poetry.
That was hard.
And you're like, I don't like this. And then, you know, I was like, you know, honestly, I don't like blackout poetry either. We're not blackout poetry people.
No.
But we all have to try it, because you never know what's going to appeal to you. Like I'm not that into haikus either, you know, and some people are. Some of my favorite poet friends are really into them. So, you know, you got to try things.
Yeah.
And if someone wants me to write a haiku, yeah, I'll write a haiku, but am I just going to sit down and write haikus for fun? Probably never. Am I going to?
Got more to say.
Yeah. Okay. So, please read another poem before we close out the show.
La 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 la. Okay, this one's for Jacob. It was also written during this
Your beloved.
this time. Yeah, my beloved. I fell asleep to your sound, woke up thirsty for last night's watered down Sprite, still sweet. I bumped the amp and a coil ricochets. I'm thinking of you. How you get home and sniff out the missing tapes. How you locate the music I've been listening to today. I wonder how to make it spell I love you. I'm an untuned piano baby just waiting for you to touch me and turn all my sharps into languid melody, the kind you notice when all the traffic ceases and you didn't know what was hidden under all that noise.
Beautiful. Well, that was Emerging Poet Fellow for the 2026 year, Luna Saxey. Oh no!
Abrish.
I'm going to get it. I'm such a. Oh my. Oh, well, there's the show. Thank you for coming on. Okay. There we go. We are.